Hey guys, it's Bobby from MBgamerz, back with another episode of Final Fantasy Realm Reborn, and we're going to talk to Minfilia to start off our next main story quest. Operation Archon. Minfilia would brief you on the Eorzean Alliance's planned counter-offensive against the Empire. All present? Then let us begin. We have received the details of the impending operation. In what promises to be the largest single counter-offensive in the realm's troubled history, the Alliance will strike at every Imperial stronghold standing upon Eorzean soil. As might be expected, the operation will be complex, but you need not commit its inscrutable to memory. It is enough that each man understands his part and plays it to the best of his ability. The finer instructions you will receive at each staging point. To begin, let us review the distribution of our forces. From the west to the east, the Maelstrom of Linzminster and the Immortal Flames of Ul'dah and the Order of the Twin Adder of Codania. Next, let us examine the locations of the Imperial strongholds. Near Linzminster we have Castrum Orside's situation in eastern Valbrand, and Castrum Merian, which lies to the south and the east, in the midst of Rothnod Sea. Near Ul'dah we have Castrum Meridianum to the north, and the coastal outpost of Cape Westwind, which connects Castrum Marium to the mainland by means of Magitech transporter. Near Codania we have Castrum Oriens, which lies upon the eastern edge of the Twelveswood. And finally, in Mordona stands Castrum Century, a thorn in the heart of Eorzea. And the forthcoming operation will see Allied forces assault each of the aforementioned locations, with the ultimate objective of destroying the Empire's new weapon housed within Castrum Meridianum. As one might expect of the Black Wolf set of power, Castrum Meridianum boosts all but impenetrable defenses. If we are to breach it, we must needs isolate it from the sister strongholds. To otherwise would be risk being caught twist and hammer and anvil. The operation will comprise of 4 district phases, all told. The first shall be let us eliminate one of the Black Wolf's most trusted lieutenants, Lieutenant Van Arovea. According to our intelligence, the prefectress is due to visit the Imperial outpost in Cape Westwind for an inspection. When he arrives, we shall dispatch an elite adventurer unit to eliminate him. Violet, we would have you lead the assault. Resident is the perilous field tactician, sworn of his leadership, and the garrison at Castrum Orsides will be the snake without its head. Phase 2 will see her sever Castrum Meridian's primary lines of supply. As soon as Retin's presence is confirmed of the coastal outpost, the Maelstrom will lay siege to Castrum Orsides. At that very hour, the Linzmin Armada, helmed by the Admiral herself, shall move to the blockade Castrum Meridian. Meanwhile, in the Twelveswood, the Order of the Twin Adder will surround the Castrum Oriens. And they will have the Sylphs to help them. Phrixo been waiting for a chance to avenge these ones. Phase 3 shall see us neutralize Castrum Meridian's defenses. forming our main thrust, the immortal flames will march against the stronghold with all their strength, while the enemy's eyes are thrust drawn outwards. Other elite adventure units shall infiltrate the castrum. Its mission is to disable the Magitech field generator, which protects the Praetorium, a fortress within the fortress wherein the ultimate weapon is believed to be housed. Provided we would have you take command once more. Meanwhile, the Order of the Tornado will blockade the railway which connects Sentry and Murdern, preventing the timely arrival of the reinforcements from Mordona. A wise precaution, the monstrous locomotive which runs back and forth between the two castra and capers enough to transport a small army by all accounts. It is well the Guardians did not think to give it wings. Once the Murden defences have been compromised, the operation will enter its fourth and final phase. This will see the immortal flames enter the stronghold and suppress the remnants of the enemy garrison, allowing Violet's unit to pass unopposed into the perimeter while they will locate and destroy the ultimate weapon. By this feat shall the operation be deemed a success. In addition to the Grand Companies, we can count upon the support of a variety of other parties, from the Pirates of Linzminster and the Moontrists of Ulda. In all, operation will involve no fewer than the 12 major factions. Legends hold that the Archons were 12 in 1, and 12 in 1 in 12. It is the reason that our grand endeavour has been dubbed Operation Archon. Countless free companies have also pledged their swords, and more join us by the day. At long last, Oriosis Rising has won. As before, we sons shall work in concert with the Grand Companies. Ida and Papalina and Ishtar may pray accompany your respective organizations on their missions. Orange and I shall have you represent us in Ulda. Reassure the financiers that they are made a sound investment, and that when that is done, pray return here and aid the coordination of our forces. Tartar, please assist Orion in any way you are able, and ensure that everyone is kept abreast of the latest developments. Mithrius, Sid, and I shall accompany the main host and the adverse capacity. It will be our task to analyze the intelligence as it comes into our possession, and make the necessary recommendations to command. As I've mentioned, you are the elite unit of adventurers whose task it is to see each of Operation Argon's main objectives fulfilled. Yours is the most important role of all, and like to be the most dangerous. Pray choose your party well and skint not the preparation. Battle of the future of the realm is about to begin. Together, let us show the Black Wolf the power of the united Eorzea. Pray report to the Immortal Flames encampment situated in the north of here, when you are ready to be briefed on your first mission. I cannot stress enough, but please be careful. May you walk in the light of the crystal. Okay, so let's go and find the Allied Communications Officer. Here we are. You are welcome, Violet Halfmoon of Science. As communication officer, it falls to me to issue your orders and provide guidance on the forthcoming missions. Your first mission is to infiltrate the Imperial outpost of Cape Westwind and eliminate First Ritzton Vas Farina. All present units are now in position awaiting your arrival. Please proceed at the staging point and report to Lieutenant Abrard. This is but the first step in our bid to purge the realm of the guarding menace. I shall pray for your success. Okay. Sorry about the fireworks. Okay, let's find this guy. Here he is. So you're Violet Halfmoon, the fearless adventurer who is to lead the assault. We've been expecting you. Our Motion friends report that the Lieutenant Van Ers were part of Castrum Ordinance a bell ago. And soon enough, a convoy of the Imperial airships landed here just now. The likelihood is not high that our target is aboard one of the vessels. I've dispatched scouts to verify his presence before we strike. Command to all units requesting status of report. This is until target has not been sighted. This is until to likewise target has not been sighted. For here, we got nothing here either. Neither. Seems to be nothing to report as of. Wait. Disregard previous message. Target sighted. I say again. Target sighted. Understood. Hold your position. Attention, all units. This is Lieutenant Quarter. The first step of the Operation Archon begins with us. Shall we falter here, all hope of victory will be lost. 'Tis no small burden, but now that I believe in all of you, so believe in yourselves, and together we will blaze a path for our brothers and sisters of the Alliance to follow. We shall create multiple diversions and disperse the enemy's garrison. That should give you and your people a chance to breach their defences. Go now, Violet, and bring us Retinan's head. May Ralgar grant you strength. Commence diversionary maneuvers. Keep going. now we just gotta wait. I'll check back in when we are going to go into the dungeon. Okay, let's go in. It would appear we have unexpected guests. Now, where have I seen you before? Ah, but of course, the woman who swallowed that mighty titan. This is the Icon Slayer? I see. The commotion without a note, but a diversion. Allow me to hazard a guess. By eliminating me, you hope to undermine the garrison of Orisons. A bold strategy, to be sure, but have you the strength to see it to fruition? Leave us. None of you are a match for her. Send word to Kashmir, send them to Linsmiths are coming. At once, my lord. 15 years have come and gone since the Lord Van Balsar first set foot in Eorzea, yet his ambition for the realms burns as strong as it ever did. Know what it fuels it, Venture? Desire to deliver the people from their suffering. The land he has conquered were all beset with problems, poverty, starvation, lawlessness and strife. My homeland was no exception. Had my lord not reached out and claimed it for the empire, it would eventually have destroyed itself. But under his siege leadership, my people enjoyed such peace and stability as we had never known, and he only desires the safe same for this people of this realm. Under his rule, Eorzea would be free from the shackles which bind it, and shackles of false faith. There will be no freeable leaders and misguided masses, no icons to bleed and the realm dry. True peace would reign, and people would be free to live their lives without a fear of persecution or possession. Should you doubt the truth of my words, I bid you look upon me, and I am no son of Garlemald, yet Lord Van Balsar saw fit to raise me in a station of great honour. He measures a man not by his birth, but by his worth. Such is the sense of justice. By the grace of his excellency, I am where I am born to be, upon the field of battle. He has given me noble cause to fight for, and worthy adversaries to smite. I am not what want to bear to my steel easily, but if you deaf to reason, in the name of Lord Van Balsar, I, Van do swear to strike you down. Okay. He's nearly down. And and he's down. Forgive me, I have failed you. Lord Van Belsar. Oh, I'm in a fight. The light. The Magitech transporter. Vad, are you there? What news of Ratanan? Fallen? With this deed, you have sown the seeds of our ultimate victory. At the fading light passages to the end of the Empire's tyranny. Ratanan of Anvas is no more. Let the next phase of the Operation Archon commence. Seems you have done it again, Violet. If I'd raise a tankard to you, I am afraid we're in no time to save the victory. There's still the small matter of infiltrating Castle Merlin and destroying the ultimate weapon. I know. No rest for the prematurely gifted. Now stop feeling sorry for yourself and make your way back to the Mortal Flames encampment. The communicator's officer will issue your orders. I'll be waiting for you with the main host. Oh, we have a friend. Look, Heidelin, your minion comes, bringing me light. Alas, the gate of the void already stands up open. Soon darkness shall consume all, and you shall bow down before your one true God. The Perfectress slain? Regrettably so, my lord, and at the hand of an Icon Slayer, if the centurion who survived the attack is to be believed. Ratan. Where were his men when he faced the enemy, fleeing as their commander yielded up his last breath? It should prove they questioned his right. I cannot speak for them, my lord. Beg pardons, my lord, but there is more. The Maelstrom has laid siege to Castrum Urusans. Likewise, the Crimson Fleet moved to the blockade Castrum Miriam. So, this is their answer. Very well, we shall crush them as we crush the Icons. Go forth and show them the futility of their resistance. Yes, my lord. Okay, let's go back. Sign Half Moon, your deeds this day are an inspiration to us all. With the death of the prefectress, Operation Archon has entered in a second phase. Even as we speak, the Maelstrom moves to blockade Castrum Orsons and Castrum Merson. And far to the west, the Black Stroud, the Order of the Twin Adder, advances upon Castrum Orions. Already you have done much to advance our cause, performing such feats as are worthy of song. But if our plan is to exceed, much is required of you. Let me know when your preparations are in order, and we shall relay to you the particulars of your next mission. Okay. I'm going to end the episode here, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and with that,